Hi guys, okay, UK review guy here again, and today I'm going to review the Trayvax Element wallet. With this about 3 or 4 months, come up as an offer, and I'm sick of buying your traditional sort of leather wallets that wear out and your pockets get damaged. The leather starts to go and they rip and they fail. Your cards go everywhere just as you're sort of getting used to it and you organise it. Seen a couple of reviews on these about the hard wearing last wallet you buy kind of thing, so I thought I'd get one, give it a try, see how I get on with it. So far so good really. It looks nice, it's nice and small compared to a normal wallet. It's definitely a lot smaller. It fits in the pocket nice. It certainly feels like it's well made, with the sort of the steel frame around it. The leather feels like it's nice quality, it's thick. The little button catch works well. I'll show exactly how it works. Well, it's not magnetic, but it feels like it's almost like a little rubber O-ring or something like that maybe, or just perfectly machined to the right size. So it just fits over and clips over nicely. Obviously just gift cards in here, don't want to give any bank details away or anything like that. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. Obviously same size as a normal credit card or driving licence in the UK, or identity card, or whatever else it is. Fits in there nice and snug. Holds it on nicely. Clip over the top. Never had an issue with it falling apart. I did see a couple of reviews where they said this falls off, but 3 months I've had it in my pocket all day, every day. No problems with that. Maybe 3 months isn't a long enough time to tell, but seems alright to me, seems well made enough to me. Card wise, dead easy to obviously pick through. That's the idea of that little wallet, you can see which ones. I tend to probably only have 3 or 4 in here really, so it's not really that much of a problem. I imagine if you did have loads, it might not be that easy to get to the one you wanted. If you did have I think you can get 10, up to 10 in it. Yeah, it might be a bit tedious trying to find the 10th one, but I think from what I've used it for, it's been fine. I don't tend to use I think the card here is designed to fit your driving licence, so your picture, your ID goes there, but I wouldn't use that anyway, just in case you don't know nowadays who can get your details or whatever off that. Quite good having the protection so no one can do the scanning things on you to take your contactless cards off you being the metal frame. I'm guessing that's how that blocks it. Note wise, I tend to keep, I haven't got any in a minute, but I tend to keep a couple of notes in there, maybe a £20, £10 and £5 in the UK. It's one of each tends to should be enough. You can always get more out if you need it, but then you've got one of each. It sits comfortably in the money clip at the back there. Just obviously folded, doubled over. Close it up. Lock it over again. The bottle cap, not really that impressed. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really bother me because I don't use it. But I think you'd have to take this leather strap sort of out through there to use the bottle cap on it. And even then, I didn't find it particularly good. I think you'd have to push the cards down out of the way and do that to get to it. So it's not like you just grab it out like you would on if you had one on your keyring, for example. It's not the end of the world if you didn't have one on you and you were desperately struggling for one, then yeah, you can do it, but I tend to not use it. You certainly can't use it like that, just put it in and crack a bottle that way. That doesn't work. I've tried that, it doesn't work that way. But overall, first sort of impressions from the first couple of months, very good, very nice. It's definitely well made. You can see it's going to last. The leather's pretty sturdy on it, obviously. Got that paracord in there to hold it nice and tight. Yeah, it's impressive. Obviously, they're not the cheapest wallet in the world, but I think it was an offer when I got it. I suppose if your average wallet's 15-20 quid, I think I paid 45-50 quid for this when it was on offer. Obviously, maybe 5 a delivery or whatever, but on the scheme of things, it's value for money wise. If it outlasts 2 wallets, then you've got your money back, and then anything on top of that's a bonus. I think it comes with something stupid like a 30 or 60 year guarantee or something stupid like that. Obviously, whether or not they'd value that in 30 years, if the company's even going in 30 years, you don't know, do you? But to be honest, if you get 5 years out of a wallet, you know, I'd be happy with that, because normally I get, say, I don't know, 6, 12 months or something like that. You buy the basic cheap wallets, and I'm sure there's probably some designer brand ones out there which I probably wouldn't really entertain, but I'm sure you could spend more than you can get this for some, I don't know, Calvin Klein one or something like that. But yeah, I quite like this. I mean, you can say you can get cash in it, you can get enough cards in it, more than I'd use card wise, more than I need. And it looks nice, to be honest. It's a bit of a quirky wallet, I suppose, as well. I did try, obviously it's designed not to be blocked, but I did try when you go to the shops in the UK, they have the tap thing nowadays where you just tap your wallet on the machine. It doesn't work. You do have to get it out, probably, I don't know, maybe about there. You keep the chip about there, you can just get away with just that sort of side and going out, but you can't do it with the card on top. Obviously that's what it's designed not to do. Yeah, initial impressions, initial thoughts with it. It's good, it's nice, it's well made. The other week actually I was out and I just had a little keyring on there, just car key on there, because all I needed was a car key and a wallet. And you know you're not going to lose your car key then, rather than taking all your house keys and everything else with it. It's quite handy just to have this keyring hole here, have your key, car key on there, you know your car key and your wallet are together then. And you're somewhere where it's a bit more busy and there's a few people about and you're not sure exactly who's about. I could have just my car key and my wallet in the same pocket, and I know joined together, or you could lose both, I suppose, at one go. But yeah, it's a nice little feature that, having the keyring on there just in case you need it. Say bottle opener, we're not that impressed with it. Without, you got to take the wallet and stuff to bits. But if you are desperate for one, you desperately need one, then you've got one, haven't you? Overall, yeah, first impressions good. So I may do another review later on down the line, and see how it's sort of stood the test of time. But you can see, hopefully you can see on there, the leather's pretty thick, and it does feel good quality leather. It's obviously starting to show signs of a bit of wear now. I did do the softening trick with it. When you get it, you basically just put how many cards you want in it and put it in. So you put it in some warm water for a bit, put the amount of cards in you want with it, and then sort of let it dry with it, and it sort of sets it, if you like. I think from reading it, you can't go back. So if you set it for 10 cards, put 5 cards in it, it's going to be loose and flopping about. If you set it for 3 cards, you can then go up to 5, but obviously it's then set at 5. So I think I just set it for 5 or 6, something like that. More than I'm going to carry anyway, but just nice, yeah. So Trayvax element wallet, good. They do a different colour, I think leather and different colour frame. You can get a stainless steel frame and different coloured leathers, red one I think, a lighter one than this as well. Right, personal choice I suppose, but I imagine ultimately the wallet's still the same. I'm not 100% sure on what the ridge bit's for, to be honest, whether it's just for grip when you're holding it. Not entirely sure, but yeah, it's so far impressed. Nice little thing.